How's it going, guys? I'm back, and it's time for another album review. Because apparently, you guys seem to like my album review, so let's keep going. We're going to do another hip-hop album review, but don't worry, I'll be mixing it up soon. I know I got to do Bjork's album pretty damn soon. But let's get into it. So, Earl from 2010, I believe. Great album. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Doors, similar situation. These two albums, you know, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, look at these albums. But I like them. They're enjoyable. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would rate them. I'll get back to them at another time. But let's get into I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside. Ow. Alright, so Huey just ended, and I believe Earl produced a lot of this album, or all of this album, I believe. And he just comes through on this beat, this instrumental sounds like the kind of instrumental that you like would maybe like drink a Capri Sun to on like a sunny day whilst enjoying a spliff, maybe. You know, it's a good track. I'm not going crazy about it. The instrumental has these weird like sounding synths that are interesting. Especially after I gotta jot it quick because I can't focus so well. It just goes into this strangely dreamy interlude, and he's just flexing lyrically on this track. All right, so Mantra just ended, and this was another good track. You know, again, not something that I'm crazy about, but Earl Sweatshirt, he has this lyrical flow where it just sounds like he's just like word vomiting, or just like, yeah, like he's word vomiting these really complex deliveries of his words. Like, it just, I love the way, I'm infatuated with the way that he rhymes. It's like it just sounds nuts. However, what he's talking about, it's kind of interesting. The first verse, it's alright, you know, there was nothing in there where I was like, hoo-hoo! Same thing with the second verse. However, the second verse is really interesting, him detailing this breakup that he had with some chick. I'm assuming it was recently. The way that was detailed was pretty damn vivid. I mean, because I smashed all the trust that I earned in the past couple months that we had as a couple. My absence of fucks was a problem that we ain't ever really get to solve. I probably said that a little bit wrong, but you know what the hell I'm trying to say. He was detailing his breakup. At the end of verse 2, there's just like some insane dumps of sub bass. Whoa! And I do like the beat towards the last moments of this track. I don't know what this meant, but all right. So Faucet just ended, and I like how moody, atmospheric this track is. It sticks to you. You know, it kind of just melts all over you. You know what I mean? And it's a very it's kind of a depressing track, to be honest. Because I can't keep a date or put personal time in, or a verse of the times when my face didn't surprise you before I did the shit that earned me my term on that island. He seems to be looking at some like he's looking in a jar with just dark memories inside, and he's kind of just peering through at maybe disconnects between him and his mother, him and chicks he's been with recently, the reason why he got sent away. He's kind of just looking at these dark thoughts in a dreamy sense with this instrumental, and I thought it was alright. You know? Okay, so first off, this is my favorite track so far. Finally, Earl. Like, I was getting a little bit worried. I was like, I'm not really loving what I'm hearing. But this track I love. I totally forgot I watched the video for this track, and just ever since I've heard this track, it just is so memorable and it makes me excited. Eerie and distorted and just extraordinarily atmospheric. I mean, it sounds like, oh man, this sounds like a track that like Earl should be rapping whilst walking around at midnight in a graveyard in the fog with vampires in the distance or something. This is I just love how dark and how darkly ambient this track sounds. I was making waves, you was surfing in them, dealing with the stomach pains just from birthing niggas shit. Whoa, what an insane visual. But my favorite line is chasing dragons, trying to make it on a mission, step into the shadows, we could talk addiction. Did that track just end with fart noises? And I could have sworn I thought I heard like Tyler's voice at the end. Anyway, this track is pretty good. I mean, it has this weird vocal sample in the back and this big beating. The beat sounds like sub bass wrapped in like static, like the sound of static. That's what it sounds like a static beat. I don't know, lyrically, I mean, his delivery, his flow is always perfect. It's kind of scary. But what he's talking about, again, here, I mean, it's alright. He's kind of giving you little slits to look into his life here. I've been like this since the Motorola Razr. I've been in trouble since I stumbled out the stroller. Interesting 2 lines there. I thought this track was alright. Don't really have much to say about it. Yeah. Yes! Oh my god! Finally, another winner. This track sounds fucking awesome! The beat on this it hits the low end so hard, okay? And there's these great little moments, like every few seconds of like these like Mario video game like coin noises. You know what I mean? It's the only way I can describe it. I think I just broke my iPod. The instrumental is cooking, baby. And Earl just comes off real fantastic. He's got this nice moments in his lyrics where he's given like some dark lyrical bites, you know, at us, the listener. For example, I love him, but my father ain't my motherfucking friend. Trying to figure out how to start a motherfucking end. Garbage bag full of Xanax, you know, like he's rummaging through there, like he's reaching through there like an addict, you know. Yeah, I like this track a lot, but the instrumental. Woo! Damn. Alright, so this AM radio featuring Wiki just ended. This track was more the same of how I've been feeling. It was okay. There was one, the guy Wiki, I thought he was whatever. However, there was this one line where he starts, distraught thoughts on my corpse on the asphalt. Just the way he rhymed the couple sentences before and after on there was kind of ridiculous. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Man, he really loves his Xanax, Earl Sweatshirt. And there was a part where he says, I got the gold because I don't do the crying, bro. She Mario. I don't know if that's like a coincidence, but like I was just talking about Mario. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Probably not. I have no idea actually. But if so, that's an insane coincidence. More than likely, I'm just fucking wrong. I don't know. It was okay, but I did like the instrumental towards the last half of this thing. It was just real dreamy, and I was just like, you know, yeah. The beat was very nice. Very nice on this one. And he says this one line that says, I blow a split before the ink dries on the paper, and lately I don't like shit. I've been inside on the daily. The album shows that. It shows that. For sure, bro. For sure. But I just gotta say really quick, there was one part, this verse right here where he goes, my first apartment was really covered with roaches because niggas was really smoking. Gotta say that as of late, I've been busy with the business mostly. Got a tape, catch a wave. Now you in the industry ocean. Missing out on your boat. I've been figuring out my own fish. God! Jesus, what a lyricist. Jesus Christ. Woo! Alright, so DNA ended featuring Nakel, I guess. By the way, that I watched the interview where Earl Sweatshirt spread some light, some backstory on this song, and it's fucked up that dude lost that his bro, that must have really sucked, and that's really interesting that he kind of spit this verse so soon after having such a significant loss. So that was depressing. Outside of that, I love the way that Earl Sweatshirt comes off here. Like, he comes off like a little bit aggressive, like a tiny bit, a little bit. Like, I would love to hear Earl Sweatshirt just come off as aggressive as like Kendrick Lamar on Blacker the Berry. Like, I want to hear a track where Earl Sweatshirt gets up to the mic and he's just fucking pissed, or at least he's about to make a delivery of flows in an extremely aggressive manner. Like, I feel like whatever track that would be, it would like slaughter and motherfuckers would not be ready. Unfortunately, that's not this track, so that's it. The album's over. Alright. His albums have always been short, but this time particularly, it's like, damn, that's it. Oh, okay. Vince Staples is pretty awesome. I like his wordplay here. I think my favorite line that he says is, okay, I'm on to something. Mama should have told you it'd be days like this. It's just a tale from the crypt. I'm on my seance shit. I'm trying to make $1 million. Yo, that was done really well, because I thought he was talking about Tales from the Crypt because of it. I don't know. They're both. Both of them have great delivery, but what they're talking about here, it's like, all right. Doesn't really do much for me. I do love when Earl says, what does he say? Peanut butter to paisley, walking down the street in a different color, McGrady's, that first grader was me. Now my fistful splits in the old bank. I love the delivery and the sound of that line. Alright, so my overall thoughts of this album. I don't like shit, I don't go outside. Well, he definitely made that extremely apparent on this album. This album just feels as though he was just drunk, smoking weed. Like he was just really faded off some crazy weed, some crazy lack of sleep, some crazy drinking, the aftermath of a really bad breakup, and he just made this album somewhere within that. And he's talking about disconnects between him and his mother. He really keeps alluding to this, for lack of a better word, addiction to Xanax. I don't know. It's a very atmospheric album. It has a very big, dark, ambient bite to it, which I enjoy. I feel like this is an album that, like, this album, if I was, like, an insomniac, and, like, if I had to stay awake for a long time, like, if I had to drive somewhere and I had to stay awake for 2 days straight, or if I was partying at, like, like 4 a.m. in the morning, and everybody was just fucked up. And this music was playing in the background, I feel like I would give it a 10 out of 10. Remember in Breaking Bad when Jesse comes home from riding the go-karts, he walks into his house and everything's destroyed and fucked up, and there's like crack addicts and just crazy people everywhere, just dark, grimy people, and like this music sounds like the music that could have been playing during that sequence. I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. This album really didn't do it for me. And listen. I'm telling you. I am a big Odd Future fan. I think Earl Sweatshirt is fantastic, and I can't wait until he releases something else. But I got to be honest with you, okay? In all honesty, Grown Ups and Grief are the only two songs that like I'm like, fuck yeah. I mean, Grief and Grown Ups are just awesome, okay? You play that at any moment, I'm gonna be vibing out, okay? That shit is awesome, okay? Awesome. Everything else, it's okay. I'm feeling a 7 out of 10. I'm feeling a 7 out of 10. You know, it's just good. It's just good. That's what I feel about it. I'm feeling a 7 out of 10, but what do you think of this album? My God, this is short. What did you think of it? What do you think of Earl Sweatshirt? What do you think of his past albums? And what do you think about the very first video uploaded to Odd Future's channel? That nigga did it, nigga. Did you see that nigga? Did you see that nigga? That nigga did it, nigga. That nigga did it.